I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, when I hit that.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. At a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver? Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 17 yards and a Giant first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Here's a give to Barkley. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Barkley. It's a gain of 6. First down, New York.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Makes the score Giants 3. Cowboys.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier.
The numbers for Zeke from last week. 21 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown.
Ezekiel.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there, but they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because
that is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Well, there was a little extra pressure with that one because it was 3rd down. He didn't care. He snagged it with one hand like it was routine.
The key is to make a play in a tough situation. Doesn't matter how. And in this case, one-handed gets it done. Terrific play for us to watch.
He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And it's right about this time of the year that you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
Certainly is, because we all know everyone is aiming for that #1 seed. But failing that, because only 2 teams in the NFL get a bye, 1 from each conference, that question becomes who's hot? Who's peaking at the right time as you start the playoffs?
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
The 2nd down pass. Complete to Saquon Barkley.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Cowboys 7, Giants 3.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. The give is to Elliott, and he's going to get this one down to the 45.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw is Wilson. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Taken down.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That last run good enough to have him surpass for his career. Get this, folks, 12,000 rushing yards.
And how about this? You're in shouting distance now of the top 10 all-time rushers in NFL history. And in short order.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Greg Zuerlein lining up for the point after.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
A throw over the middle, taken in. 6 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
3rd down.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Evan Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. A give to Elliott. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
The ball carrier.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Now Elliott, and they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Finds his tight end, Ingram. And this play comes to a hold at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. And Gold is able to put it through, and that will do it for this first half. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. And now Wilson unhappy with something he saw there as he's going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Now it's Wilson. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Now Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
1st and 10.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Now a first down throw complete downfield. Touchdown, Giants.
New York.
Evan Ingram, his second touchdown of the afternoon.